I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am back with another video, back with another Valentine set. In today's video, just like the last one, we're gonna be doing an anti-Valentine set. Instead of colorful this time, we're gonna go with black, y'all. So for this set, I'm gonna be using Zule's acrylic powder black hole, and I'm gonna be using this nude here and this crown glass here. It looks kind of crazy because it's old, and yeah, anyway, it's Media Secrets Cover Pink. Of course, the tips that I have on are from Nail House. There are their 3XL square tips, and I'm going to be using their size 16 Kalinsky brush and their Pro Monomer for this set here. Anyone interested in shopping Nail House can find the link to their site in the description below, as well as use my code Portia for savings on your Nail House orders. So y'all, I'm going in right now with this Media Secrets Cover Pink for the base of this nail, as well as I'll be doing the same for my, the middle fingernail, and then for the rest of them, they're going to be black. For this set, I wanted to do 2 French tips, which are going to be in black gel for the middle fingernail and the ring fingernail, and the remaining ones will be like full black nails. Also, for the set, I'm going to be doing some pink neon nail art, which was so cute. And of course, I'm going to show you guys step by step how I achieved the look. So you guys are going to want to stick around. Also, too, I am using matte top coat. I don't know if you guys noticed that my nail beds weren't shiny this time around. It's because I have matte top coat on instead of shiny. For those of you who may not know, I do the pop off method, and for any of you interested in seeing what that is, I do have a video on my channel about it, and you can check out that video. It's actually linked in the description below if you want to check it out. But yes, I do the pop off method, and this time around I use matte, solely because that's the one I could get to quicker than it's shiny. I couldn't find a shiny at the very moment, so I did go ahead and just use the matte because it is still gel top coat. And I actually found that the nails stick better, like they stay on better with the matte top coat instead of shiny. I found that very interesting, but it makes sense too though, because it's not like, because matte isn't that much of a slippery surface than the shiny, if that makes sense. I hope that's making sense. And I know some of you guys do have like a little problem sometimes when you are doing the pop off method and you begin to file, that some of them come off a little bit, like they begin to lift. And I found that with this matte top coat, they're on pretty good, but not too good where you can't pop them off afterwards, but good enough to where when you're filing, they will not come off. That's definitely for sure. Well, in my experience with this matte top coat. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's pretty much a little tip there. And I did do it unintentionally. Like I said, it was the first one that I could find before my shiny top coat. Not saying that I will always use matte, but yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna keep on rambling. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and enjoy some of this application, and I'll pop back in a moment. I wanted to say really quickly to ignore that yellow on the corner of my fingernail there. That's some gel from the previous set that I did prior to this one. It was the yellow French tip ones, the Valentine ones, the video right before this one. If you guys didn't see it, I recommend you guys check it out, but yeah, just ignore that. All right, y'all. I know I'm probably gonna be like, girl, you still on these Q&A questions, but I didn't get to them last video because I kept talking about the whole brand ambassador thing. What you guys enjoyed in today's video, I appreciate that too, though. And like I said, if you didn't check out that video, go check it out. Those nails were really, really cute, and it was really valuable information in that video, per usual. However, we're gonna get into these last couple of Q&A questions that I did not get to finish last video. So the first one for today is from Felicia James. Wait, did I answer this one? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but she says, because I remember this name, and I think she may have had a different question though that I probably answered because I don't remember this one. Anyways, she says, beautiful work. Aw, thank you. Keep the videos and lives coming. I'm trying to get my spark back for nails again. You will, girl. She says, hashtag Q&A. Do you use gel before applying your tips? And if so, what kind? I feel like I don't know if I've answered this question already. If I didn't, it's okay. Maybe someone here is new and they may know. And if I didn't, they're cool. So I just use regular gel top coat. I've been loving Zulei's Toughen top coat lately. And I use acrylic creamy as well. I think I'm on my last bottle from them, which is so sad. I've been trying to like preserve it. But anyway, yeah, I just use regular gel top coat to do my pop-off method. And like I said, for anyone interested in knowing what or exactly how I do my pop-off method, go ahead and check the video out, which is also linked in the description below. Getting back to what's going on in the actual video for a moment, as you guys see, I am going in on my pinky nail with this black, which is again Black Hole from Zulei. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna be going in on the remaining nails with this color, and I just love black. For those of you who don't know, black and blue are my favorite colors ever, and I just love a black nail. Like, I just love black nails, but I don't do them that often though. However, I do love them, and I just love it anyway. You want to be very careful with black especially when you're getting in that cuticle area. Look, y'all, I promise. Matter of fact, I'm gonna film it tomorrow. I'm gonna film the application, but for you guys, I'm gonna film it tomorrow, the application for beginner video, like the updated one. I promise you guys. However, for you guys, you won't see it until like video maybe like 4 from now. Simply because I already have like a few videos already pre-recorded that I have to edit and get up to y'all. I've been working on some sets lately, like back to back to back, but I have to edit those and get them out to y'all. Like, when I was gone for like a week, I was still working behind the scenes. I just was taking a break from the internet for a second, but yeah. And also, there was nothing wrong too though. I want to clear that up too. There was nothing going on with me or like my family or anything like that. That was false information. But I thank y'all for worrying about me. But there was absolutely nothing going on. I just literally took a step back for a moment. But I was still working like every day behind the scenes doing sets for y'all. So I have a lot of videos coming for y'all already. I just have to edit them. However, what I was saying was I am going to film that application for beginners video tomorrow for y'all. I promise I got y'all. So be on the lookout for that video coming soon. It's gonna be very in-depth and you don't want to miss it, honestly. Like, I already have one, but this one's gonna be like times 10 because the other one was old. It's probably like almost a year ago I had did it, and my application has gotten 10,000 times better since then. Not saying that it was bad or anything, but of course, as time goes along, you grow and you learn more, and my application isn't even the same than it was a few months ago. I'm actually very proud of my application and how far it's come. Even within like a short amount of time, like just even like I said, a couple months ago or a month ago, and I'm getting quicker is the good thing. like I'm able to execute with the application like as good as I can, or as good as I want it to look, but then also be faster, if that makes sense. Anyway, be on the lookout for that video. And I said all that to say, I was saying about the black acrylic, and it's, you know, have to be careful because it can be tricky sometimes. For me, I personally love this black acrylic right here from Zule, as well as Nail House's Noor black acrylic. Love those acrylics. But again, you have to be very careful with getting in that cuticle area with highly pigmented colors like this. And like I said, just stay tuned for my application video, which will be coming soon. All right, y'all, so this is how we're looking with the application partially complete. I am gonna go in and encapsulate those black nails with some clear acrylic. If you guys haven't noticed, for all of my colored acrylics, I lay a thin layer of them on the nail, and then I go in and cap them, because you don't want to use all of your colored acrylics to build the nail. Number one, because you'll run out of them very quickly than you have to, and number two, because the colored acrylics are not very strong for the nail. If you don't cap them in clear, they're very easily prone to breaking, because clear is the strongest. And then too, I use, like, if I was to do a regular set, right, and I've said this plenty of times in my previous videos, but because I don't do like actual nails on myself anymore, I do the pop-off method. I don't talk about this part often. However, I'd use clear acrylic, like if I was doing a regular set, as the base as well as to, like I said, encapsulate, because clear is the most strongest acrylic there is, because it doesn't contain any pigment. You want to use that one to lay as your base as well as encapsulate, so you're not wasting your acrylic again, and so that your nails won't break easily. And also, laying it as the base ensures that you don't get lifting easily as well. So that's some little tips for you guys. This is how the pinky looking. I'm loving it. Something about black nails I just love so much. I just love black nails so much. But anyway, the next Q&A question that we have here is from Lovely Nails by Stephanie. Hey girl. She says, Q&A, do you ever get creator's block, and how do you come up with your designs? It's very, very rarely that I get creator's block, but I have gotten it. I actually had creator's block like maybe 2 weeks ago, one day. But it is very rare that I get creator's block. I probably got it like I can probably count on one hand how many times I've gotten it. I feel like with nails, well, actually, I'm talking about like now. But in the beginning, yes, it's very easy to get creator's block because you're a beginner. You're not experienced with different designs. Your mind isn't flowing yet with different things that you can do. But now, no, I don't get creator's block that much at all. Like, it's very, very rare. The way I come up with my designs is like, if there's a specific season that we're in, or like, because, you know, like summer or spring, or, you know, like, or the holidays, like Halloween nails or Christmas nails or whatever like that. Sometimes, for the most part, like sometimes I'll go out of the ordinary, like, and I just do whatever colors. But sometimes I kind of, well, for the most part, I do pretty much any colors I want. But I'm talking about as far as like the theme or whatever. Like, I don't know. I hope that's making sense to y'all. That, as well as I just kind of pick a color that I want to go with for my set. or sometimes I do it backwards as well. Like sometimes I will think of a color first, or I think of a theme, and I'll like bounce my ideas off of that. And like sometimes I'll think of like one design and then I'll just bounce from that, if that makes sense. I don't really know if that's making sense to y'all, but I hope that it does. But yeah, you don't think about it so much. Like you just kind of go. And sometimes too, because I'm very forgetful, like if I have an idea in mind, like for the most part, y'all, I don't know, it's crazy, like ideas just pop in my mind, and when they do, I try to write them down in my notes because I'm very forgetful. Like I don't know why, but I'm very forgetful, and I write them down in my notes. Like if I'm trying to come up with a set, I will write them down like fingernail by fingernail, but like not really. Like sometimes for the most part, I kind of like freestyle and bounce off of like a color or a theme or like one particular design. But most of the time my notes consist of like different nails and what I'm going to do for the base of those, whether it's a French or ombre or slanted design or whatever that is. And then I come up with my designs pretty much for the most part as I go along the set, like while I'm doing it, if that makes sense. I hope that's making sense. But yes, it's very normal to get creator's block sometime, especially when you're not that experienced. It's normal, so don't beat yourself up. But like I said, it helps when you don't think about it so much. Like if you think about it too much, then it definitely will cause a little bit of trouble. Just kind of go with the flow. Just go with the flow. I found that going with the flow makes it like a more easygoing process. And also too, if you're like a beginner or you are having trouble with coming up with an idea, Instagram is a good place to find like inspo from. That's a really good place if you are having trouble. And two, whenever you do get inspo from somebody, be sure to credit that creator that you know, the set that you recreated. All right, y'all, this is how we're looking with application complete. I'm absolutely loving it. I love a good application. Remember that a good application means less filing. Always keep that in mind. So actually, we're going to move into that right about now. And if you guys want a full in-depth shaping tutorial, you already know to check out my shaping tutorial on my channel. Or if you don't already know, I'm talking about you already know, you may not know, you may be new. I do have a shaping tutorial on my channel you guys can check out, and you can actually find the link to that video right in the description below. All right, y'all, getting into our next Q&A question. It's from... Okay, so see, that's why it gets tricky sometimes, because you don't want to butcher these people's names. The next, it's spelled ACHAN, and the last name is KIIR. I don't want to butcher your name, hun. So anyway, the question is, she says, I'm in love, or is it, I don't know, they said, I don't know if I can tell if it's a boy or girl, but it says, I'm in love with these. Q&A, what size brush do you recommend for beginners? Thank you so much, first of all. So because different brushes run different sizes, like for instance, two different brands can have the same size brush. However, one can run smaller and the other can run bigger, so they're two completely different sizes. However, I would just say that I recommend any size from like 8 to 12 for beginners. And it's hard sometimes because sometimes a size 12 brush can be way bigger than like a regular size 12, like your normal regular size. So like I said, they can be different. However, yes, I do recommend any size brush for beginners anywhere between 8 to 12, really 10 to 12. Yeah. And you didn't ask this question. However, if you were wondering if I had any recommendations for a Kolinsky brush, I would totally 1000% recommend Nail House's Kolinsky brushes, and for beginners I would recommend a size 12. Their brushes are excellent in quality. I love them so much. It's the only brush that I use and have used for a very long time. I also do recommend Acrylic Creamery's brushes. They're very beginner friendly as well, excellent quality as well. However, I don't believe they have them in stock right now. However, they will be bringing them back soon from my understanding. All right, and then our last but not least question is from Nana, and it says, obsessed with this little remix set. Honestly, your content is the best, and so is the community. I feel so lucky to be a part of it. Aww, that's so nice. And she says, Q&A, when did you get your braces off? First of all, thank you. That comment is super sweet. Thank you so much. I love the community here as well. But when do I get my braces off? Why, are you tired of my lisp? I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, for those of you who don't know, I do have braces, and it's kind of why I have a lisp. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have noticed or whatever, and then I talk super duper fast, and sometimes it can sound like I'm like talking like gibberish. And I can't help it. Like, I really can't help that I talk fast, y'all. I'll literally be trying my hardest, and I've been trying a lot, like, more lately, trying to like slow it down and talk like clear, but sometimes it's hard because I talk super fast my entire life, and the way you guys hear me talk fast in my videos is not even how fast I talk. And it doesn't help that I have braces as well, because like my braces give me kind of like a lisp, and it's kind of hard sometimes. And I've seen people comment, I've addressed this before, and I said I wouldn't address it again. I've seen people comment, like, you know, like maybe like 2 people comment like mean comments about like my little lisp or me talking super fast, and like y'all not being able to understand me. But it doesn't help that I have braces in. Anyway, to answer your question, girl, to answer your question, you didn't hear, well, you probably didn't hear my other video, girl. I pulled my wires out because they were loose, and I've been like missing appointments and all of that. I know it's super bad. I was missing appointments and everything, and yeah, I have pulled them out because they was like sticking me in the mouth, and that was aggravating. I do have my brackets in still, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have pulled them out, and I should have kept them my appointments. But honestly, like, I was going through a lot at the moment, and the last thing I was thinking about was like my braces. Like, I really did not care. And you tend to just not think about it after so long. But yeah, they're currently out, and yeah, I'm gonna have to start over is what I'm gonna have to do. So that, I hope that answered your question. Anyway, as you guys can see, I'm done with the application. I've cleaned the nails, I buffed them, I've done all of that, and now I'm going in and creating those French tips that I told you guys about using Madam Glam's Perfect Black on those 2 nude nails. And for anyone wondering or maybe new, I am using Nail House's, as always though, their liner brushes in the size 25mm and 12mm. The 25mm obviously is the longer one that I use to create the smile line. Excuse me, y'all. I'm not editing that out either. It's the longer one, and then the shorter one is the 12mm one is the one that I use to get in those corners, up by, you know, on the sides of the nails, up by the cuticle area where I can't really get in there with the longer liner brush. I could, but it would take me longer than it would with using the smaller one. So there it is right there. That's the 12mm one. And the reason I've seen somebody say it, I've seen people say it like a few times, but Chanel today in the premiere with the yellow nails, she was laughing at my brush, and I told her it was because, you know how when you put the lid on like the liner brushes, sometimes they get caught, like, and they bend inside of there. Yeah, so that's why that one looks like that, but it's cool. Like, I'm not tripping over it. Also, you guys, well, first of all, I do recommend Nail House's entire liner brush set. Super bomb. They have up to 12 or 25mm, which is the long one you guys see me using here to create these French lines. And then it goes all the way down to 4mm for those very detailed line work, or just work in general, or nail art in general. But I do recommend their whole set. Also, I've seen some people say, and recently too, like me, to do a French tutorial. And I told you guys this a few times before, that I really don't know how I would give y'all a French tutorial, because when I do my French, I don't do it in any particular way. It just comes super easy to me. I just literally, as you guys see me doing here and in every single video, I just kind of like draw the lines and fill it in. I don't really know how else. There's no special secret formula that I do for it, so I'm not really sure that giving y'all a tutorial would be any beneficial to you all. However, I have seen plenty of tutorials out here that are I guess very helpful. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't see why people do it, but I could see if somebody was like a beginner and didn't really know where to start with drawing a French, it could help. However, there's so many different tutorials out here you can watch, but I personally cannot. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like, I don't know if making a French tutorial would be helpful to y'all, because I don't do anything special at all other than draw one line from each side of the nail down into a point and fill it in. Like, I don't know, like how you guys see me do it every single video. I hope that's making sense. And yeah, like I said, I'm just not sure it would be any like beneficial and it would be longer than 2 seconds, because that's literally what I do. I've always drawn my French this way. And I can't tell y'all as well referring to the videos I told y'all about, because I would just see like tutorials like quickly scrolling through like Instagram or something, but I will always like kind of scroll because like I don't need any help with drawing French, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, but I can tell y'all this right here is that when you're drawing Frenches, if you do like longer, or just lines in general too, but especially French, when you are like doing like longer nails or whatever, or just in general, if you're not doing like super short nails, I recommend longer haired liner brushes, because the longer the hair, the easier it will be for you to keep or to get like straighter lines, and like it to be like easier, because the hair is longer. You don't have to worry about it being so short where you're able to hurry up and quickly do it and cover like more of a surface area than you sitting there with a smaller or shorter haired brush and you're sitting there like struggling and shaking all over the place, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like you have more stability with a longer haired brush, and it's quicker and more efficient, if that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense, y'all. But yeah, and then after I fill it in, as you guys see, I'll always go back in with that same liner brush and kind of just clean up that French line to make it all blend together. And not, you know, yeah, I just hope that makes sense, y'all. I do Frenches pretty much probably in like every single video, and I hope you guys can kind of learn from that. But I don't think, like I said, making a video on it would be very helpful, and it won't be longer than like 2 seconds, because I don't have any special secret formula, if that makes sense, y'all. And also, you guys already know that I preach practice makes improvement. The more you do something, the better you will get at it. I wasn't always just good at Frenches. I wasn't so bad either, though. I didn't really struggle that much in the beginning either, though. I just took a little bit longer, and they weren't really as good as they are now. Like, they weren't. You guys know when you do something over and over again, you will get better at it. So practice make improvement. You just have to do a little bit of repetition. Anyways, as you guys saw there, I went ahead and matte top coated those nails, and now I'm going in with this white pen that I got from Amazon. If you guys have seen my previous video, you saw that I talked about a pen that was in this set, which was a black one. These pens come in a set of like a few different colors. You guys can find it in my Amazon storefront, which is linked in the description below. However, yes, I'm going in now with this white pen to go ahead and create or write those letters that I wanted to write. The words speak for themselves. I'm not going to say it out loud, but you guys can see it because we're doing an Anti-Valentine set, so I thought this would be a really cute design. So I went in with that white pen first, and the reason I went in with the white pen is because I felt like it would be better that I did it in a pen rather than do it with some gel, because I feel like it would just look better, like me writing it. I feel like it would just be more quick. It would be more quick, as well as it will look better. But I'm gonna go in with the remaining nail art with white gel and a regular liner brush. But yeah, I'm just writing those words, and the way that I get this neon effect is that, as you guys can see, I went in with the white as the base, and then I went in and I created, I'm using Barbie Pink from Madam Glam, this pink gel polish, and I put it on a palette with some regular clear gel top coat, and I just mix them together to get like a lighter, kind of like a transparent pink a little bit, like not so opaque. And I'm taking a liner brush and I'm going in over that with this pink to make it look like neon-ish, and then I'm gonna go in after on these letters, as well as all of the nail art, the remaining nail art that you guys are going to see me draw, with a little bit of white on top of that to really make it pop like neon, like the neon like a neon light look, if that makes sense. Yeah, you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Also, for this step, of course, the more clear you add to the pink, the more like sheer it will be. And also, when you're going over the white letters with the pink or whatever color you choose to do for your neon color, the way I did was I kind of went over the white, like with the pink polish, like more over the letters, to where if you guys look closely, you can see how it's like not exactly on top of the letters. It's kind of like over it even more, so that you can see that pink off I really hope that's making sense, y'all. I don't know how to explain that, but if you look really closely, the pink is like over the white lettering, as well as like it's like really, really over it. Like it's not like unnoticeable, like it's actually coming off of the side some. Like it's please, y'all, please bear with me. I hope y'all are understanding and seeing what it is that I'm doing. Anyway, right now, for the remaining of the set, I went in with some broken hearts because we are doing Anti-Valentine, and the little saying is like F him, basically. I'm just gonna say it. But I drew an X instead of a U, like to draw out the actual word. But anyway, we're doing Anti-Valentine, and so I'm doing some broken hearts. And I did a couple of like regular hearts as well throughout the whole set, but I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch. I know this may be looking a little bit crazy right now, but I need y'all to trust the process. Also, too, I want to thank everybody who asked the Q&A question and who participated in the Q&A. Thank you all so much for your questions. And, of course, I'm going to be doing another Q&A. Not soon, though. I kind of like to do them every now and then, or every now and then when we get new subscribers and stuff. And welcome to all the new subscribers as well. I thank you all so very much for always being there for me, supporting me, showing up, and showing out. And like I said, I'll be doing a Q&A in the near future because I don't like to do them every often. I just like to do them when we get new subscribers, for those who may not know or want to ask questions that have not been answered or asked. So, yeah. Okay, so you guys can see now what I was talking about previously, and how that white really brings it out and make it really look neon. And you don't have to trace the entire design in white again. You can kind of do like some parts, and I was gonna do that, but I'm like, I'm just gonna do the whole thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go in, like I said, on the remaining nails with some more hearts and broken hearts and all of that. And I'm actually gonna be adding some like little sparkles into the mix on the remaining nails. You guys will see how that pans out, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video and pop in with my final results. I'm really, really loving this look. I'm living for it. I know I love some black, and I do always have loved. I do always have loved. Here y'all, let me cracking myself up. I always have loved the way black and pink look together. Like, I love the way those two look together. My favorite color is not pink, but I love black. And I just love this look. But anyway, I'm going in now and I am putting some matte top coat over these nails. And yeah, and then I'm going to insert my final results. All right, y'all, here are my final results. They look so cool. I love them so much. If you guys enjoyed this video and love these nails as much as I do, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so you're notified every single time that I post a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.